that, we now shift focus to Quick Heal. The stock has been a doubler on a year-to-date basis and has risen over 10% on a monthly basis as well. Now, due to its various product launches, however, it's under pressure today. We spoke to the Chief Executive Officer Vishal Salvi about the recent launch of AntiFraud.AI. Listen in to what he had to say.
Yeah, so this is a completely new category of product that we have launched after 3 decades in the cybersecurity industry, and having a very flagship product of antivirus, which is for B2C. We have now launched antivirus related product, but this is basically into anti-fraud, and it addresses the issue of the growing problem of frauds that are happening because of rapid digitization. And this is the first time actually in 3 decades that we're creating a second category in our B2C product. So of course, we have great expectations in terms of how this will be adopted. And given that, it is something which is completely new in the Indian market, we expect that we will add significant value in terms of protecting customers from falling victims to the growing frauds.
Right, but can you just talk to us about how this might add to your revenue top line? Will it take time, or what quarter is this scheduled?
It has already started in the sense that we've already started dispatching the inventory to all our partners and resellers, and we've had a global pan-India launch across each of the regions where there has been very good participation from our partners to see the demand that can grow. So if for all practical purposes, it's already now launched, and we'll start getting revenues recorded from this quarter onwards.
Got that. Okay, let me move on to talking about the revenue mix. Your focus gradually has been, moving towards enterprise customers from the consumer-based category. Like, for example, it was 20 to 18 FY21, and in the recent quarter, it has been around 43 to 57%. So can you tell us more about how this enterprise business is looking out for you? Is it more margin accretive, and why such a kind of shift, and what are your future plans?
Quick Heal has been, pioneers in cybersecurity and antivirus for many years. It has withstood the last 3 decades of innovation and changes which have happened, and we have a market position in terms of all the products that we have in B2C, and it was natural that we pivot towards enterprise security, and because of course there's a significant amount of growth, and in terms of the overall market that is growing as far as enterprise security is concerned, and also there are so many avenues to create value addition and different solutions which are coming up in the market. So Quick Heal has created an enterprise brand called Securite, and in that we have different product sets, in terms of protection, detection, and prevention. And so we have a host of these solutions that we have introduced in the market, and we believe that's where the future growth will lie as far as the company is concerned. So the investments have been happening for over the past 7 or 8 years, and we are now at the position where we are able to see the benefits of that growth, which is where you can see that 40% of our revenues are coming from enterprise, and it's growing on a quarter-to-quarter basis.
Right. Okay, so let me talk to you about the margins. One doubt which I had is when you move to the B2B business, don't you think your negotiating power in terms of B2B business will go down because of the competition over there?
Yeah, I think, the market is fairly large. It is growing. The problem related to cybersecurity is only increasing because of the way in which we're adopting digital, cloud, AI, data, and so many regulations coming in and expectations. Obviously, organizations are facing a significant challenge, and there are many organizations who have adopted it, and there are many more organizations who are yet to adopt it. So I think the market is fairly large. There is still an untapped segment of customers who have not yet adopted cybersecurity in a holistic manner. We are the only Indian Make in India story, right? Where we argue well for Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India. And so, in from that point of view, there's a humongous opportunity for a company like us who have been in the forefront of creating these solutions for many years, and now really investing in various solutions for enterprise. So we do believe that we have a huge amount of play as far as the market is concerned, and also I think enterprise business has great margins, and also there's a lot of predictability and consistency in terms of collections and other things. So therefore, I think it's a business that we believe is going to help us to grow and scale the company to a different level altogether.
Right. So as you said that enterprise business is more margin accretive. So can you just maybe qualify it in terms of a number?
Yeah, so we have not, shared these details publicly, and also, right now we are on silent period, so I won't be able to share much. But having said that, one of the things which I've definitely shared is that we believe and we have seen and observed that the enterprise business gives us better collections, better margins, and obviously better scale. So it's definitely an area where we are going to double down. We are investing significantly in innovation. We are one of the largest malware labs in the country. If not in country, I think it's also in this region as well. And we are doing a lot, in terms of adding new solutions. So we have already released Horizon 2 products, and now we are in the process of releasing Horizon 3, which is the new technologies and new solutions which are going to come in the future for enterprises.
Right. Okay. So what kind of mix do you see going forward for the enterprise and customer? Do you see like a 50-50 or even more coming from the enterprise?
Oh, definitely, it's going to be crossing 50 very soon, right? At the rate at which we are growing, we've moved from 2080 to already 4060. And so, clearly, if you look at the market, 95% to 5 is the split between enterprise and the consumer globally. So obviously, that's a potential that we have, in terms of how we can grow and start getting our share. Of course, we are new to pivot to enterprise security, and so we have a way to go in terms of how when we catch up there. But all the trends that we have seen the last 5 or 6 quarters, as far as the company is concerned, we are seeing the trajectory where every quarter we are consistently growing our enterprise pie of business, and that will continue to happen while we continue to strengthen our B2C and consumer business and the fact that we are now launching a new category of anti-fraud, which is very different from antivirus, is a demonstration that we continue to also focus on our core, which is our consumer business.
Right. Got that. Very interesting part on how you want to scale up the enterprise business. But let me talk to you about the Microsoft outage which happened recently. So these kind of outages which happen outside, do you look at it as an opportunity for you to pitch your solution to the enterprise and the customer, or give me some kind of color on how this can pose as an opportunity for you?
Yeah, I think one thing which has the Microsoft CrowdStrike outage has highlighted is the widespread importance of cybersecurity solutions in today's digital world, right? And you can imagine that one product going down can cause such a big impact to the world and the global markets. So obviously, it's a very important responsibility that every vendor, not just a cybersecurity vendor, but any vendor has in terms of making sure that the products are efficient and are working and do not create a denial of service to its customers. Obviously, this incident gives us an example of the importance of how the software updates that you release on your endpoints are critically to be tested properly before it is released to the market. So clearly, this is one example of how something can go wrong and the world should know about it. It can happen to anyone, so we don't want to just say that, and criticize it, but I think we can learn from this. At the same time, we are extremely proud and happy to say that, Quick Heal in its history has never faced such a challenge. We obviously manage 9 million endpoints across the globe, and we have never had a blue screen of that kind of an issue for so many years. And so we have a very robust testing methodology and how we do it, and we will continue to do that. We obviously always look at opportunities to how our products can add value to our customers,
Right.
and we are seeing a strong uptake as far as that is concerned in the Indian context right now for enterprise business. And obviously every situation creates an opportunity for us. And in this case, our customers were happy that they never faced this problem because they were using our software.
Right, got that. Very interesting. Of course, customers would now be more aware on how software is important, software security is important. But one last question, because of crunch of time, Quick Heal has done immensely well, given more than 150% return in last 1 year. But I would want to know, what are your moats that you're looking forward to in the near term, at least for the next 3 to 4 quarters for our viewers?
See, I think we have done, since the time it's been now just about a year that I've come on board as a CEO of Quick Heal. And some of the changes that we are doing is in terms of, strengthening our leadership. So we've hired various leaders from different parts of the industry, and we're happy that we've been able to attract them. And, it is giving us a clear momentum in terms of, how we want to execute our strategy. As far as the sales is concerned, we've kind of re-energizing and reinventing our sales motion as far as enterprise sales is concerned. And so there's a significant amount of addition in not just in the senior but mid-management level, as far as our enterprise sales is concerned. And the third is, I think, we kind of committed to our product roadmap, and Quick Heal has been at the center of innovation. We have 9 patents across cybersecurity, which not many people are aware of, and extremely proud of Indian company having 9 cybersecurity patents. And so the foundation of our company is innovation. And the malware lab that I talked about, having 100 plus researchers who are day in, day out looking at what's happening around the world in threat landscape. So we're kind of looking at how deep we can go in terms of and how we can monetize some of the knowledge that we have, which is very, very critical for today's world in terms of, disseminating that information and using that information to protect our customers and their, infrastructure from attacks. So that's really what we are doing in terms of, making sure that we have a clear roadmap of current as well as future, and we're reinvesting all our profits into that innovation and R&D. We are going to invest significantly in sales, and, making sure that we have a good leadership team to drive that and driving the talent density of the organization. So these are some of the very important pivots which are, and we are going so well so far.
Right.
And we have a very long-term view in terms of how we want to, grow the organization.